man who would look past her features and see her true worth. But at the moment she needed to wait, for she sensed these soldiers were not why fate had her linger. A sudden ill wind blew around them, scooping up leaves and twigs and swirling them in the air before carrying them off on a rush of wind. A fast-moving mist followed, sweeping in along the ground. It would not be easy to take a step or find one's way if it grew any thicker. Grey clouds rushed in overhead, warning of an impending storm. Or was it a portent of someone's arrival? Bliss shivered, sensing someone's approach, someone of great power and strength, someone who would stand before these soldiers with courage, and someone she was destined to meet. "What is a beautiful lassie doing out in the woods all alone?" the youngest soldier asked, inching closer. "I wait." Bliss let her cloak casually fall away from her arms to reveal the drawings on her wrists. Another soldier gasped, "She's a Pict." "We don't mix with pagans," the older soldier, who had remained a distance from the other two, said. "Why?" the young soldier asked boldly. The older soldier slowly shook his head. "They are strange ones." Bliss sensed that the younger soldier would not pay heed to the wisdom of the older one. He was brash in his bravado and intent on proving his courage. Warnings from the older soldier, to him, were nothing more than fear and old superstitious nonsense. "Because they paint symbols on themselves?" the young soldier asked with a shake of his head and a laugh. "There will be no more Picts soon enough." Bliss's fair cheeks flared red, and her pale blue eyes darkened ever so slightly. "Mark your words wisely, young lad, for Picts have walked these lands far longer than you know, and will continue to claim these lands long after you are gone." "Is that a threat?" the young soldier demanded, his chest expanding as he drew his shoulders back and approached her with swift steps. He didn't in the least intimidate Bliss. She stood firm, her head up, her pride and courage evident. "It is the truth." "And I say with as much truth that the likes of you and your kind will be no more," the soldier challenged, his comrades encouraging him with cheers. "You can say or claim all you wish, but the truth is written and cannot be erased," she said confidently. "She's a seer," the older soldier said with a shiver. "Stay clear of her, or she will steal your soul." The young soldier scurried away, tripping over his feet as he went, his pretentious bravado failing him. "What do we do with her?" the other soldier asked, taking several cautious steps away. "She might prove helpful to King Kenneth," the young one suggested. "Fool!" the older one spat. "The king has his own seer, and he keeps his distance from the Picts. Being pagans, they cannot be trusted." Bliss felt a sudden catch in her stomach, though she moved not a muscle. It intensified as the unknown man continued his approach. From how palpable his strength, he was no doubt a warrior. They were an easy lot to sense, their potency far-reaching, though there was a force about this particular one that caused her to shudder. Passion tickled at her flesh, and a heady scent soon followed, wrapping around her like a lover's strong embrace. This was the man she was meant to meet, and why fate had her wait. A tingle of anticipation ran through her, and without warning, as was the way of it, a sense of knowing struck her like a mighty blow. Only this time it was about her. She could foolishly doubt it, but it would do no good. The sense of what was about to transpire was much too strong, too rooted in her knowing. Still, it was difficult to believe, and yet she knew without a doubt that fate had her wait here. She took a deep breath, not sure if she was ready to meet her future husband. "What do we do with her, then?" the young one asked anxiously. Her answer spilled from her lips, shocking her. "My husband has come to get me." He walked out of the mist then, as if summoned, emerging slowly, the fog dissipating around him with each confident step.